Everyone, Grimjob here. Welcome back with another 1v1. This is something you might have heard of, Quick 6. Gonna hit him right off the bat with a choo-choo, as you do. As we played a couple of games recently, both quite exciting, post-worthy for your viewing pleasure, but we'll start off with this one. Playing Classic Neville. You love to see it. I've gone the Soviet all-round. So I really like this unit you can call in the flamethrowers on this map especially really useful, and we're going to see some pretty hot and spicy flamethrower action in this game, let me tell you. I believe well, I won't reveal what doctrine he's gone, but as we get ourselves set up here, send my second squad off to the hill on the left to get the high ground advantage, looking at his point. Chucking tons of smoke down and straight off the bat going to burn this building. Just immediately remove any cover, the main piece of cover that he's got on his side, but wanting to keep the cover on my side of the map up if possible. As we did beat a squad of, looks like just weak tier 1 infantry, so we're gonna have the advantage of the high ground advantage on the northwest side. Want to show how to use flamethrowers in this game. Or I believe one of the best ways to use them, or in how to attack in general, really. So we've popped a lot of smoke down and we're slowly taking ground. This map can generally lead to a bit of a stalemate in the middle. I wanted to try and put the pressure on early and try and see if I can win it as soon as I can, if I can. It's quite a good player with tons of experience, probably since the game came out, so a little bit of suppressing fire action there. It's quite helpful to just throw some grenades and destroy some of these fences as well, so you get a bit easier passage into some of these buildings, or even open up some windows for you to jump in. And flamethrowers on it, probably about 3 or 4 kills, doing nicely. Trying to work on like timings as well at this stage, understanding when elite units get unlocked. So that guard squad, I think I could have got it at the 2-minute 30 mark if I was really switched on. So I can have elite infantry out really quick, have good cap weight, good weapon skill, that kind of thing. But something to keep in mind, the timers, or the cooldown timers, especially with infantry. So you're not sort of stuck on the field when just with cheap tier 2 infantry when the opponent's bringing out tier 3, tier 4. As he is blobbing up there, I'm going to suppressing fire on those guys and cut them to pieces, really. So he comes with his own flamethrower. Does cook my machine gunner. Don't think it actually puts the house on fire though, so that's... Of course he could just pick up the flamethrower if he wanted. We've got a pretty good start here. We've got the hill to the northwest, that's super important. We've burned his cover. I think it's possible. I'm not sure if it's possible to win by the 15-minute mark, just with holding a 2-1 advantage the entire time. It'd be interesting to sort of run the maths on that quickly. As I see, he's got a Puma, and so knowing that he's going to get a Puma, I'm thinking that T60 and T70 just blowing a hole in that wall to get entrance because the door's on the other side. So as I was saying, I think some feedback for Quick if he's watching. Maybe the Puma might not be such a good buy because that's more of a counter to vehicles. It's not really any good against infantry, so I like to use my sort of tier 1 doctrine often as a response to what the enemy is doing, so I'm not going to buy a T70 or a T60 at this stage. I'm just going to, well, we'll see what I do. I'm just probably going to go hard into infantry since he's not bought a 2cm Puma, that kind of thing. I know I've a little bit free now with my infantry, as I'm sort of see inside my thought process there, looking over T70. I'm just going to skip it. I'm going to go to a command armored car. I think a lot of people don't realize about that is that it actually has, the vehicle itself actually has cap weight. The guys inside don't, but if the vehicle's up and the hull's not broken, then it can work at the same strength as an officer. So you can sort of watch this. Yep, straight in +10. Sort of keep it behind cover, even put it perhaps in a tank trench. Get engineers to build it. You've sort of got an officer that's armored and has a machine gun. So he's going to try and wallbang it. It's just smart. Now I've got my assault sappers. Assault flamers. Goes with Panzerfaust. And I'm going to try and use them exactly as they are intended to be used. I'm going to smoke up. I'm going to try and push him off here. So I'm going to bring both of the flamers up. Get plenty of smoke down, and I'm going to slowly burn each guy. I'm not going to run forward, I'm just going to crawl forward. So I believe this is how the Soviets wanted this unit to be used. Have them at the spear front, or have them at the tip of the spear, try and break enemy defenses and then get them out of the... for the rest of the infantry to come through. But he's given me a bit of a shot on this Puma, so I'm going to try and micro this. Get lucky, you get a nice shot there. Puma stationary, just got to... Can I get the finisher? Oof. Lucky escape. I've managed to push my way all the way up here with the lead infantry, which is great. Still got both of my flamers as well, just gonna push them up. Nice and methodically. I'm kind of floating a lot of manpower, but I've sort of come around a little bit to that. I think it's okay to float a little bit and not be at max CP all the time. It's, I believe you get manpower payback a little bit more the less units you have on the field. So if you can sort of be a little bit economical in that way, it's good. Oof, that choke point, trying to get through that gate is rough for him at the moment. I think it might have worked for him to try and take some of these guys around towards my point, or maybe take some of them and try and push the hill rather than trying to just mash into the point. So there, I could have bought tier 2 infantry. I've got plenty of manpower. There's no point though. There's really no point buying weak infantry here. He's got Gebirgsjägers out in the field. I'm better off just bringing in some guards, digging them in, keeping this thing here back there for both use it as an MG and as cap weight. It's a 5-minute cooldown on the assault engineers, so every 5, 10, 15, 20, 25 minute mark I want to be just checking to buy another squad of those. So he's gone with a League. It's hard to go wrong with one of those. It's usually a good purchase. If you can get in a good spot, get some good shots off for sure. Usually hard to kill. It's like looping shots over cover. I watched enough of his videos. I'm a big fan of his channel that I kind of have a good read on how he plays. So I want to make sure my flanks are well covered. Don't want any guys sneaking around the corner with a Panzerschreck. Do go for a T60 here. I guess I'm not quite sure what I was thinking with that one. It's not the worst option, but with a Puma out there, it's going to be a little bit tricky to get some good shots off. Just got to keep an eye on the minimap, basically. You always want to have your eyes flicking to the left, just checking where the enemy is, as he does get a shot off through the armoured car. He just hits the turret, so the turret's down, but the driver's still up. T60's chipping away here. We're rocking 500 manpower. We could get a T-34 possibly at this stage. Instead I get a sniper. Not sure about that. I reckon a T-34 could possibly kill both the Puma and the League or the Lelg infantry gun. Just pop another one of these back here for cap weight. I'm not sure if he's picked up that that's what's happening. These command armored cars are quite good, only 5. I think you can call in 4 and they're only 5 manpower each, so you can call in basically 6 officers in one game. So we pretty much held a 2-1 for most of the game there, and it is almost possible to get there by the 15-minute mark, but now of course we're going to see line 2 doctrine from him as well as me. Again, I'm going to respond to whatever he does because he's on the back foot. He'll have to make a decision. Flamethrower battle. He's chasing me. I'm trying to get out of there. There's probably an officer back there somewhere in that shed, I reckon. The chicken coop at the back of the point. This will be a good place to possibly try and take him off balance and get some more reinforcements up on the hill. Push towards his point. So we hit a little bit of lag. We're playing on my host. He did say it was a little bit command laggy, but still. That's the lack of having dedicated servers. Try and panzerfaust the wall of this building. So not let his MGs be able to set up in there. He does reveal he's got the big mortar. Don't remember what caliber it is, but almost get the repair on that other. Got 3 armored cars out. It's a lot of cap weight. Good shot from the, it's a 20 centimeter mortar, as I'm going to try and put a little bit of pressure on this point here. So hear the mortar go off. I'm going to try and back off with my signaler, get him out the way while he's reloading, pop my flare and get out of there. Often what people will do when you pop a flare down is they'll push you. They'll go on the offensive. So it's good to only pop a flare when you've got guys sort of in waiting. At least a squad or two lined up. Probably could use this armored car just to run over his mortar, to be honest. Just charge him. This is not long to go here. Only got to hold it for another 30 seconds and I'll win. He knows that. He's going to push him with the Puma pretty aggressively. Unconventional, but could work if he dodges some AT grenades and manages to kill a lot of these elite infantry. Let's get a Panzerfaust off. He starts to decap. Got a T-34 though, ready and waiting. Benefit of having some manpower saved up. So let the AI take over, and that does the job. And just about to cap out here. That's it. Thanks for watching. Choo choo.